So it's currently 6:21 a.m. I ended up sleeping a little bit longer than I originally thought I was going to. But I'm gonna make some oatmeal and coffee right now. My mom's asleep, but my dad's up, so I have to be kind of quiet, but not too quiet. Gatsby. Welcome to quarantine. I still have school. I'm still studying. I'm taking anatomy and physiology right now. It's really difficult taking it online compared to in person. In person, you can immediately ask your question and get the answer, and then the lecture makes a lot more sense as you go on. But when you're watching it, you're like, well, how do I ask this question? And so you just start writing this huge list of questions that you later email to your teacher because, you want to get through the lecture, and emailing them, it takes some time for them to respond. Sometimes it takes 2 days. So you can't really rely on a fast reply, and you have to just make a master list of questions and send it out. Now, my professor, thankfully, is pretty good at getting back to me, but I'm even more lucky because we have 2 professors. So we have the one who's teaching the class, and then we have the one who's in charge of the A&P classes. So they are both amazing, but quarantine has been weird. The way I've been describing this whole situation is that it is a weird, huge fever dream that everybody's having, and that is honestly the best way I can describe it. I know everybody was making those memes about every time it's like the 20s, like the 1820s, the 1920s, there was a type of plague or like type of pandemic or epidemic. And I'm just sitting here like, you had to make the jokes, and then the universe went, oh, you wanna play? And then just, there goes COVID-19. I have to be honest, being home right now, like this during this time of year, feels extraordinarily weird. Like the week before, like it feels normal right now because it's supposed to be spring break. I was supposed to come home. The week before though, I was here a few days before my actual spring break started. It didn't feel right. It did not feel right. It felt like the Twilight Zone. It was so weird. But the bright side, I get to be home for my birthday. Downside sounds more like June 1st is gonna be when we start recovering from this, which is after my birthday. So I will be having a staying in birthday, and I am down with that. Other big news, I applied to the nursing program this semester for the actual RN program, not the pre-nursing part, which I am in. And I have a really good chance of getting in, and I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm so excited, and I'm gonna cry. but I have a really good shot of getting in. My GPA is good. I know I will like knock out the T's like no other. The T's are it's like your placement test for when you go into college for the first time. It's like that, but a little more extensive. I can't wait. I can't wait to get into the program. And like, yes, these classes have been killing me. And I was sitting there with my mom one day, like on the phone. I was at my dorm and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can be a nurse. I feel like I won't be able to get through the nursing program. And I'm like bawling, and I'm like, I can barely make it through anatomy and physiology and microbiology. By the way, that class got canceled. And my mom's just sitting there and she's like, listen here. She just was not having my bullshit. She's like, do you remember how horrible you were doing in college before you went into phlebotomy? I was like, yeah, I failed all the time. She's like, hey, when you went into your phlebotomy course, how well did you do? And I was like, I graduated at the top of my class. And it clicked then that I was like, oh my God, it's because I was interested in it. It's because it had to do with what I was going to be doing. And it was very, very hands-on. And I'm like, okay, I feel better now. And I cannot wait to be a nurse. It's literally like my top goal in life. To be a nurse. Used to be losing weight. Realized that was kind of toxic to me. Yeah. Oh, now speaking about losing weight, this summer, that's what this channel is going to become. Eating healthy, working out, self-care routines, you know, going swimming, tanning. Maybe not tanning, that is kind of bad for your skin. Maybe I'll do fake tan instead because that works better anyways. Being really good to myself and really good for my health. Like right now, I'm having an extremely healthy breakfast. I mean, there's no protein in this right now, but when it hits like 8 o'clock, which it's only like 6:45 right now, that's when I'll have a protein shake. So I feel like that balances it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch. All we have is pizza. So we had a wine and pizza tasting night and your girl got a little messed up.
I don't know, but my sister and I are dancing in the rain, man. It's great.
Don't do what I do. That's why I had a headache yesterday. Because the night before, oof. Now we have just a shit ton of pizza in our fridge. And I'm like, that's not healthy food. This is so good. So, yeah, since it's only like 6:45 right now, I'm going to eat, done rant. Ranting's done. I will probably record again during lunch, but I don't. Maybe a little bit earlier. Again, I don't. Depends on what I'm doing. I know I'm studying today. Studying. A lot of that. Oh, I think I have to clean the barn today. If I do that, I'll take you just to say hi to my horse. His name is Bailey. He's really sweet. He's really old too. He's like in his 30s. Horses don't usually live till their 30s. Alright, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then I'll see y'all later. So here's the deal. It's editing me again. I hate recording me because she did not make an outro. She did not record going to the barn. In fact, we stopped recording altogether that day because we got so caught up in studying. We did go out to the barn, we cleaned the barn. We're not gonna let our horsey, you know, be suffering in his own dirty stall. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I know it's not very entertaining, but I hope during quarantine it's something to do and watch, just to laugh at my dumbness. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you all very, very much, and I'll see you in the next one.